July 2023 to July 2024 will be the most critical transformation in our history. And the beautiful thing about it is last week absolutely proved that. We've been reporting this information since 2020, early in 2020, with risk of judgment. There was naysayers, there was judgment, there was mockers, and there was some believers. But this isn't about saying I told you so. This is about looking at the facts, figures, numbers, logic, and knowing that every time you look this way, there's another narrative going on this way. And if you're able to pull yourself out of the emotions into a 30,000 foot overview and lock in the logical circuit and understand Ray Dalio's changing world order, you would understand this is nothing new under the sun. So I'm going to show you a really cool timeline of last week of what happened. I'm going to show you how Larry Fink, that largest asset manager in the world, flipped on us around cryptocurrency. And I'm going to share with you another video where he's talking about the economy, where he starts out really optimistic and then they push him on interest rates. And this is what you need to know. High interest rates are going to destroy the middle class. We're in a transition of our financial system. First they resist it, then they sue it, then they regulate it, then they join it. And you need a shock to the system. Now you can pause to read this, but last week was a massive transformation in our financial system. So U.S. judge rules XRP not a security. U.S. inflation falls 3% lower than expectations, which means interest rates are going to continue to skyrocket, destroying the middle class. Europe to launch its first spot Bitcoin ETF this month. Is that by chance? Former SEC chairman spot Bitcoin ETF should be approved. Coinbase relists XRP. $9 trillion asset manager BlackRock says crypto will transcend international currencies due to global demand, which I'll show you that exact video. Number 7, SEC acknowledges BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF application. Number 8, SEC acknowledged Fidelity, VanEck, WisdomTree, and Invesco spot Bitcoin ETF application. Everything's starting to move all of a sudden. Bank of America, this fell under the radar, ordered to pay $250 million for charging illegal fees and opening credit card accounts without customer consent. And number 10, Australian Securities Exchange receives first spot Bitcoin ETF application. I thought your financial advisor and your tax accountant told you crypto's a fraud. Remember, always seek wise counsel. Make sure the person you're dealing with is asking questions like why, what, and how. If their immediate response is that's a fraud, then ask them why. Explain to me. Because Larry Fink said that Bitcoin was used for money laundering in 2017. And let's check out his narrative now. You can send this to your financial advisor.
Can you talk about how crypto fits?
Well, I can't talk about Bitcoin because we have a filing with the SEC, so I'm prohibited. I can talk about crypto in general, and I can talk about what we have done. You know, we believe we have a responsibility to democratize investing, and we've done a great job. And the role of ETFs in the world is transforming investing, and I think we're only at the beginning of that. I mean, we believe the fixed income market is going to become multiple $1 trillion in ETFs. Equities will continue. More and more of the market will be delivered through an ETF platform. If you think about what was done 20 years ago now with the advent of a gold ETF, that really democratized gold investing. It brought down the cost of transaction for gold. I mean, the cost of transacting physical gold is absurd. And now with crypto, the idea of democratizing that role, the cost right now to transact is quite expensive. We're talking points, not decimal points. And so that's a big point. Two, over the last 5 years, more and more global investors are asking us about the role of crypto. And as I said, I do believe a lot of crypto is going to be, it's an international asset. It has a differentiating value versus other asset classes, but more importantly, because it's so international, it's going to transcend any one currency and currency valuation. If you just look at the value of our dollar and how it depreciated the last two months and how much it appreciated over the last 5 years, I mean, an international crypto product can really transcend that.
He just gave you the hint of a century. Rewind what I just showed you. He said the US dollar was going up and then boom, started going down. But now he's talking about that Bitcoin or crypto can transcend the financial industry. Think about that for just a moment. Think about that. He told you in 2017, Bitcoin is used for money laundering. MicroStrategy's increased their position in Bitcoin on the back end of 2022. In Q1, MicroStrategy's increased their position in Bitcoin, and Larry Fink, BlackRock, and Vanguard increased their position in MicroStrategies at the exact same time as they were suing Coinbase. They were suing these exchanges. They were slowing down the system. XRP gets deemed non-security. And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. At the same time, the G20 is meeting in August. And with regulatory clarity and recommendations from the Bank of International Settlements, the Bank of Banks, and the Bank of International Settlements has told us they will have crypto recommendations for global regulation by the end of 2023. FedNow services went live in July 2023. I know. It's hard to accept, right? But if you can, and you can understand that there is no get rich quick, what I would be doing is I'd be creating a budget. I would cut out all my frivolous spending. I'd free up some cash flow, and I would start looking at these speculative assets that your financial advisor and your tax accountant funded you out of, and your drunk uncle at the barbecue, and your parents that are stuck in the industrial era. I'd cut out frivolous spending. I'd start to work harder on myself than I did anything else. And I'll give you another hint. A bunch of people are going to get very wealthy in crypto. And when you saw with the XRP settlement, all the people posting Lambo money, mansion money, all those people are going to go broke. Because rich parents have rich kids, poor parents have poor kids. And until you rewire the foundation, you'll always end up in the same situation. As Jim Rohn said, you can give $1 million to every person in society. It will end up in the same hands. Because you will buy stuff that the wealthy borrow to buy. Let that sink in. Warriors, rise, get your shit together. Love you guys. Appreciate you so much. Remember, I will never proactively DM you. Those are all scammers. We do not invest people's money. We do not have an investment platform. There is no get rich quick. We have a Warrior Academy linked in our bio, Education Academy. I'm also a licensed insurance agent. I have a licensed insurance team where you can set up a free consultation to go through your retirement number. We teach Index Universal Life, Infinity Banking concept. We will never ask you to DM you to send us money. We do not have an investment platform. Please use discernment. Spread these messages. They're all influencers. They will not ask you to send them money online. If they are, I would not follow them. Love you guys. Appreciate you.